This is Paul. Yeah. The submissive. Yeah. I am not submissive. Oh, I'm not very humble, meek, obedient, passive, or subservient. Yes. But I'm not unnecessarily defiant, disobedient, or rebellious. Yes. Because I'm not. Why would I want to be the opposite of submissive? Yes. And then why would I not want to be submissive? Oh. Now, yesterday, I gave this example of a lawsuit, and I think it's a good one. Yes. See, there's what's known as notice, subpoena, and summons. Now, a subpoena is a court order for appearance at a named time and place with a penalty for disobedience to serve or summon with an order to appear in court with a penalty for disobedience. Now, a lot of attorneys, maybe the prosecuting attorney of Jefferson County, yes, or the public defender's office in Clallam County, they said, well, this notice that you say that you have to have for you to have to appear in court, otherwise you'll have a penalty for disobedience. Yes, it's the same for the summons, subpoena, and notice. Now, of the three of them, yes, which of them does not require proof of service? Now, I know those that are used to defending the indigent, yes, the pauper. They would say that you don't have to have notice of court hearings when you know there is a court hearing. Yes, that's what Brett Roberts' argument was. The problem is the notice, subpoena, and summons is on the same form. Yes, it is. So it's inclusive of all three. Yes, it is! Now, let's say, yes, you didn't give me a court order for my appearance at a name, time, and place with a penalty for disobedience. Yes. I never got notice from the state of Washington. I didn't get the subpoena to appear in court. There was no summons given to me right now. Now, when you use the same court process for summons, subpoena, and notice, all three of them require proof of service. Yes, they do. Now, for every attorney out there in the United States of America, for some reason, the same requirements for summons, subpoena, and notice, yes, is such that you have to have proof of service so that you do know that if you do not obey the court order, there will be a penalty for disobedience. Now, let's say you're the petitioner of the court, Heidi Lee Budnick, right now. The law requires if you cannot give you have two attempts at personal service. Yes, and there has to be proof of service in the court file before having a court hearing. The ex parte party, yes, that is representing themselves. The law says that for it to be a court order, pursuant to court order mailing, yes, it has to be first class mail or registered or certified mail so that there can be proof of signature that somebody signed for it with the obligation of serving the process. Let's go ahead. Now, some reason the court does not consider themselves as motioning the court when they docket a court hearing. But I said the court is the actual process server. See, when the prosecuting attorney, yes, schedules a court hearing, the prosecuting attorney is obligated to have proof of service before having the court hearing because the court allowed for the docketing of the arraignment. That's it! Now, for all of you prosecuting attorneys throughout the whole United Motherfucking